You ain't vegan until you have a bowl full of edamame for dinner. Good morning. I just decided on a whim that I'm going to do another What I Eat in a Week. It is, shit, my watch is off, 6:45, I think. I'm about to go feed tiny baby, number 3, my 6-month-old. And then I'm going to work out. I'm actually doing the new Heather Robertson plan, the 3.0 one. I did 2.0, which I really liked. They're just fun. I don't get bored because it's a new workout every day. They use like moderate weights. I think the heaviest thing is like, she might use 25s for stuff. That's what I use. I'll use 225 dumbbells when I do deadlifts, but that's like the heaviest thing. Lots of modifications, low impact modifications, which is good because I work out pretty much right above baby. It's my first day back to work. I don't know why I decided to do this week. It was hard enough with just 2 kids and now I have 3. So I don't know when I'm going to have time to record and talk about my food. And try to remember my food. Ooh, new planner time. I've been using this brand, this Day Designer, for this will be the 3rd year, I think. I got a big daily planner the first time, and then I got the mini the last time and this time. Some of this stuff in the beginning is a little hardcore for me. I don't use it. It asks all these how do you answer all this shit? I don't know. It's got the to-do, and it's got the hourly, and it's got your top 3 to-do thingies, and yeah, it's pretty great. This is mine from last year, 2022. And I actually have a code for you guys, a natural vegan 10 for 10% off site-wide, anything on the Day Designer website. So check that out if you want. You can use my affiliate link in the description. I get a tiny commission from that. Thanks. Oh, and I like these pins. I've got them in a whole lot of colors, these Papermate pins. Just got them off Amazon. They're really nice. They don't bleed through and they don't transfer to the other pages. So it's lunchtime. Well, first I had coffee with the unsweetened soy milk and the Trader Joe's creamer, and then the Nugo Slim bar. Had that after my workout. It's almost 1 p.m. So I'm actually having lunch at lunchtime. That's nice. I'm having some curry I made the other night. Curry is something I can eat leftovers of. Like soups I can, generally. Curries I can. There's some carrot, there's some red bell pepper, there's onion and garlic, of course, and curry powder and coriander. No spice for the kids. I should have put some sriracha on top, actually. Tofu that I fry a little bit in a pan beforehand and then set that aside and put it in at the end, just to warm up a little bit. Chickpeas and coconut milk. Not a whole can. It's so much saturated fat. So much saturated fat, so many calories. So I do like half a can, maybe a little bit of better than bouillon, salt and pepper. Oh, there's cauliflower in here too. I wanted to say about the Heather Robertson workout videos and this trend of YouTube videos. I should move this a little closer. This trend of YouTube videos with no instruction, just the music. I really like that because people are generally annoying. But like all of these YouTubers say that their videos are for all levels, any level, right? Even for beginners. A workout video with no instruction, that is not for beginner, especially with strength training, right? Like these workouts using dumbbells and doing squats and deadlifts and shit. Even with lighter weight, you need instruction for beginners so that they understand what the move is, what it's for, what you're targeting. Now, to be fair, Heather Robertson has started posting some shorts of just like, hey, here's a overhead press or whatever. Here's how you do it. I think if you have that, if you have all the moves in your workouts in a separate thing where you can tell people, hey, search on my channel for that move and I'll tell you how to do it in a little short. That's totally fine. But none of them have that for every exercise, you know? And it just, I don't know, man. If there's no instruction, it's not for beginners. It is about 9 p.m. Everyone is asleep, even the older 2 who sometimes will stay up quite late, just chatting about butts and whatever gross stuff they can think. A little bit after the curry, a long while after the curry. That was very filling. I had that with rice, by the way. Did I say that? I don't think I did. With brown rice. I had an apple and peanut butter, green apple, and lots of peanut butter. We went out to eat. We went to one of our favorite places here in Portland, Yuan Su. It's an all vegan Chinese style restaurant, and it's really, really good. So yeah, oh my god, hopefully I got some good footage. It is just ridiculous how much food. I did not do this. Partner did this. He ordered so much food, some to be brought back for my mother-in-law to eat and just to have leftovers. But yeah, I mean, it almost didn't fit on the table. It's just ridiculous. My favorite thing is the sizzling beef with peppers, I think it's called. They bring it out in this cast iron so it gets all caramelized. Oh my god, it's so good. This is the first time we actually, oh my god, this is the first time we ate there in 3 years. And yeah, you can't get it takeout because they can't do the sizzling thing, right? So it's just like cooked in a wok, and it's not the same. Oh, and it's like got lots of black pepper, right? It's a black pepper thing. Oh man, it's so good. The kids were super excited to be out at a restaurant. We have gone a couple other places in the past month or so because tiny baby has been old enough that we felt comfortable, going out with all the kids, and it's been really fun. Third baby is really, really good out and just loves to be out. And I'm still quite full, but I mean, I need something sweet, right? And we have Brave Robot in the freezer because I went to Grocery Outlet, $1.99 each. They even had the pecan, which I have not had since I first tried Brave Robot and ordered like all their flavors from their website. They had this crazy deal before they were in Kroger. It's pretty good. Not my favorite, of course. The hazelnut's still my favorite. And really just the plain vanilla. The vanilla cookie is really good. The chocolate's really good. Oh my god. Probably have some of that. Oh, Christmas was great, by the way. Hope everyone else had a really good Christmas, holidays, New Year, all that stuff. The kids had so much fun. I was so excited for them to get their things. I was really excited for 6-year-old because I got them 2 special plushies, 2 plushies they never thought they were going to get. Something from Hollow Knight and Guardian from Breath of the Wild. Those 2 they really, really want plushies of. And I was like, I don't think they make Guardian plushies. Like, we have the Goblin, the Bokoblin, the best plushie I think I've ever gotten. The detail and the stitching is just so good. They went all out on that damn plush. It's so good. I found someone on Etsy who makes little crochet Guardians, and they're precious. And then also I found out that Fangamer has a whole line of Hollow Knight plushies, including the Knight and Cornifer, Broken Vessel, Hornet. It's very, very soft, very cute. It has the nail and a little magnet on their back and in their hand, I think, so they can hold it, or it can be on their back. Partner got me a puzzle, Venetian Masks puzzle, that I was like, oh my god, I love that so much. I love that puzzle. I mean, I saw it before Christmas. I was like, oh my god, you bought the puzzle. He was like, no, it's a surprise. But yeah, that was really sweet, and I put it together very, very fast because we don't have a lot of room, and I was taking up the whole table. I felt bad, so I just did it in like 2 days. It was great, actually. Good morning. I didn't want to change my camera setup. Baby mat behind me. Yes, it's on the couch to get it out of the way at night so that the cat doesn't get on it. I did have some Brave Robot last night while we finished Hot Skull, a Turkish show. Pretty decent. I think that's our 2nd Turkish show that we watched. Immortals a few years ago. That was not bad. Had lots of beautiful people in it, so yeah, I enjoyed it. This one, the story was pretty interesting. It's kind of like a zombie thing, but the zombification is spread by words, kind of. It's pretty interesting. Had an interesting ending. Anyway, gonna work out. Day 2 of the Heather Robertson plan. I am already sore because yesterday was my first day back working out for a few weeks while my back was recovering, so I'm sure this whole week I'm going to be very sore. Had to stop by to pick up medication because I forgot to do it when I went shopping. Very frustrating. And then I go in, partner needed 2, and the 2 they have ready are not the 2 that he needs. Jambalaya, that should have a lot more of the sausage in it, the tofurkey kielbasa. Somebody ate like all of it. He says that the sausage just happened to be on one side of the container. Sure. So it's mostly a bowl of rice and peppers. Kind of a weird day with the whole having to go to the pharmacy. Recorded a new video, first video for 2023, roasting my old resolutions, roasting myself for not being able to complete any of them. And yeah, now it's about time to help the kids get ready for bed. I have not had dinner yet. The kids had some curry. My 3-year-old is having leftovers from last night from Yansu. I have not had dinner yet. It's like 6:30. I am very hungry. Oh, what did I have for today? I had my coffee and bar, of course. I had my bar after I got back from the pharmacy, so I was very hungry. I meant to bring it with me, but I forgot. Jambalaya with only 3 pieces of sausage. That was very sad. I had a couple oranges before that, actually, before the jambalaya. Then I think some cereal. Nature's Path flax with the pumpkin and the raisins. It's like an upgraded Raisin Bran. Yeah, it's really yummy. I like it. So I had that with the Silk unsweetened soy milk. Oh, I had one of the chocolate coconut balls that I made for the kids. Pretty healthy, pretty high calorie. Oh no, is that my little gray? What's it doing? See, that's the issue with gray hairs. It's not that they're gray, it's that they do whatever fuck they want. My hair is growing back in, so I'm not gonna complain. As for dinner, I don't know what I'm gonna have. I definitely need more protein for the day. I kind of just want more cereal or just like a sandwich. Oh, popcorn. Day 3, it's about 7 in the morning. Made my coffee. I'm gonna drink it while I work out. Might have a bar too. Day 3, upper body, which is good because my lower body is wrecked. So I wanted to record last night while I was having Brave Robot. Oh, for dinner, some more of that curry without any rice, just curry. The rice, it'd been in the fridge for a little bit and it maybe smelled, so I just had curry. Point is, baby had other plans for me. Instead of sleeping like they normally do, they woke up, were crying. I checked the monitor. They had rolled over onto their tummy. I'm not going to go get them and turn them back over every time they roll over. They need to just figure that out for themselves. They can roll both ways, so if they really hate it, they can fix it. But then they started like really crying, like something's wrong, crying. So I went downstairs and they had puked in the crib and on their sleep sack, and they were just so upset. Even after I picked them up, they were just still so upset. So I brought them upstairs and held them for a few minutes, and then all of a sudden they just started doing the cute little gurgly noise. I was like, okay, you're all right now. So I laid them down on the changing table and cleaned them up. They were so happy, and I picked them up, was walking around with them, and they kept like leaning back like to look at my face, and they would just smile this huge, they have the cutest smile. They do this open mouth smile. Like 9 out of 10 times, that's how they smile. Just wide, like open mouth. It's so cute. Neither of my other kids did that. And oh my God, it's just the cutest thing. So every like 30 seconds, they'll like lean back and look at me. Open mouth, just like, dude, I'm supposed to be asleep, but I'm up here with you. This is incredible. So it was really hard putting them back downstairs. As soon as we got back down in their room, they were like, no. That took a little bit. I did end up having Brave Robot, some chocolate ice cream. We started the Resident Evil series that has that adorable girl monster babysitter movie or show, whatever that was. She's so cute, and the adult version of her is cute, and her sister, the young girl sister, is cute. Like, everyone's just adorable in that show. It had a pretty good pilot, much better than I expected it to be. I don't know how this is going to turn out because we've only watched the first one. The sister is vegan. You first see it, she has a Meat is Murder poster on her wall, and then she wears like a Powered by Plants shirt. It's really cute. Instead of being like the butt of the joke, she is like the sympathetic character in the scene where this like bitch girl is being horrible to her because she's vegan. And I don't think I've seen that in any mainstream thing. I don't think I've seen that in anything. So that was actually really nice. She does end up releasing the T-virus, so whoops. I'm editing the... Oops. What am I doing? Why do I have my foot out that far? I am editing the resolutions video. Very fun to do and pretty fun to edit, honestly. So check that out if you haven't seen it. I'm sure it's already up. Oh, I painted my nails. That's a good use of my work time. The reason I paint my nails, I told partner this and he was like, aw, I have familial trimmers or essential trimmers. My mom had it. She got very, very shaky. Watching her do mascara was just painful. I've noticed it for the last few years, and it's just kind of gradually gotten worse. It's not terrible by any means, and some days are worse than others, but for the most part, I don't notice it. It's just when I'm trying to do something where you need like detail, like painting your nails, right? That sort of thing. I like having painted nails. It's very nice and I like doing it. It's relaxing. And I know that at some point I'm not going to be able to do it anymore. You know, my hands are just going to be too shaky to do it. And I don't know when that's going to happen. And I don't want to reach that point and then go like, man, I should have painted my nails while I could. It sounds silly, but yeah, that's why I've been doing it more, for the past 6 months or so. Don't feel bad for me. It's a quite common thing, and most people, it's very mild. For some, it is debilitating. It can be hard to do like daily tasks, but for most people, it's pretty mild. Like I said, I had my coffee with my workout, which was very good. I really enjoyed day 3. It was mostly back and chest work. Obviously, you're working your biceps and your triceps too, but there were no tricep or bicep focused moves, bicep curls or anything like that. It was quite challenging. And she also used a thick band, right? Not the stretchy like latex ones, but one of the thick like cloth ones. She used those for some moves, some like chest press type things. And I really enjoyed that. I like the constant tension of that. And yeah, it was fun. But that's another... Not to rag on the channel or anything, but that's another like issue with the whole beginner thing. If you're not familiar with that move and using a band, you might not know that the point is constant tension. You're constantly supposed to be pushing out on that band. You can't necessarily see that, especially with a band like that where you can't see so much the loss of tension, right? If it's a looser band, you can see because you get the bow, in the middle. You can see when someone's not like pulling on it, right? A beginner might not understand that move and what the point is and what they're supposed to do during the move without instruction. And the other thing I should say, these are not workouts I would do if I had goals. I wouldn't do like any YouTube workouts or any DVDs or anything like that if I had a specific goal, gaining strength. Not that you can't do that with these workouts, but you're doing yourself a disservice. You're not optimizing your chance for success. Most of them, including the Heather Robertson stuff, including the Kathy workouts that I love so much, have very minimal rests. Heather Robertson, usually it's like 20 seconds, even for strength work like today's, which was fairly challenging if you're using heavier weight. It's like 20 seconds between sets. That is not enough time if you want to, again, maximize your chance for success, how much muscle you can gain, and strength as well. You really want longer rests. You want to be as recovered as you can be before the next set. Doing workouts where you're doing a different workout every single day, when you're doing 20 different moves, when you're barely resting at all, they're very fun, and that's why I do them. I work out just to be healthy and have fun, so I do the workouts that I like to do. But if I actually had a goal in mind, that is like not at all what I would do. I would do what I did years ago when I was actually strength training, which is doing very minimal moves, focusing on, of course, the big lifts, right? The chest press and the squat and the deadlifts. I would definitely add in hip thrusts, military presses, maybe some other little accessory moves, but really focusing on those and doing the same workouts so that you can see you're actually progressing. It's really hard to actually tell that when you're doing a different workout every day or different workouts every week. But if you just want to work out, if you just want to be healthy and have fun, then like do whatever you want. If you don't have any sort of goal, if you're not training for anything, just walking. Walking is one of the best things you can do. It's one of the best ways to counter what we normally do, which is sitting all day, right? And it's cheap and it's nice and it often has other benefits, right? If you have pets, you can go for a walk with your spouse at night, that sort of stuff. But yeah, training is a whole different thing, and it sucks. There's a baby down there. Towards the end of working earlier, I started to get really intense like neck and head pain, and by the time I was done, I just had a horrible headache. I took some medicine and it started to go away within like 20 to 30 minutes, which Tylenol, ibuprofen, they do not work that fast for me at all. So I think it was just going away on its own. I got some coffee. I know it's not caffeine withdrawal because I've been having only 1 cup of coffee for a while now, just in the morning, but I got some, I drank a little bit of it. I just had some cereal, just something quick, some more of that cereal with some soy milk. Oh, I had a peanut butter sandwich before that. For dinner, we had quesadillas. I promised a 6-year-old that we would do quesadillas today because they had leftover curry last night and were not happy about it. They really wanted something that they wanted to eat. Colorful cauliflower from Trader Joe's that I just cooked in the pan with some oil and some seasonings. Oh, and then I just had some Brave Robot. I think that's it. Do you love that cat? They're like so tense. Good morning. About to go feed baby and then I'll have my coffee. I'm not working out today. It's a rest day. So that's nice because I need it. I'm so tired. I'll shower and start work early, I guess. Oh, I had some curls last night because I was still hungry while we were watching Resident Evil. Rest is evil. Wait, what's that? What's that? No. Isn't that beautiful? Just a sea of brown. Made some oatmeal because I'm cold and I want something filling so I can just get to work, you know. So we got some oats, got some protein powder, soy milk, some maple syrup, ground flax, banana, obviously, slivered almonds, peanut butter. I think that's it. And it's already lukewarm. Awesome. Well, that was a fail. It kept me full for like 2 hours. I'm already hungry again. So I have some smokehouse almonds while I edit the New Year's resolution video. Yes, I am still editing. Takes a while. It's 8:15. I had curry, more of that leftover curry. I made more than I thought, I guess. Had some of that, no rice again for lunch. Nugo Slim Bar after that. And then for dinner, we had spaghetti tonight. The Protein Plus pasta, Trader Joe's marinara, Violife Parmesan, and what meatballs? The Morningstar Farm, I think. Not my favorite at all. The only ones I really like are the Trader Joe's, which they don't sell anymore, at least at our store. And of course the IKEA, not the vegetable IKEA ones. Those are, oh, the smell. I guess I need to go get this baby and try to calm him down. This is very unusual. I don't know what's going on with them. Was it the night before and now tonight? No, they're still going. I let them cry for 15 to 20 minutes, and if they're still crying, then I'll get them. Whew, okay. Just finished my workout. Another thing I really like about Heather Robertson's stuff is in her little plan, which is all free. I think it's her name, and it's got 60 little areas that you can color. So each time you finish a workout, you color one of the things. It's the most childish thing ever, but when I saw it, I was like, I have to do it. We've got a million crayons, so I might as well use them. It reminds me, when I was a kid, did y'all do this? Where you just like scribbled on paper, like just made little swirly things and then connected it and then colored all the little areas different colors. Do you know what I'm talking about? I did that all the time because I couldn't draw anything, but I loved doing that. It was so satisfying and coloring it. Yeah. Reminds me of that. I have gotten a lot better at drawing since having kids because they're constantly asking me to draw things. I just drew the Morgana cat thing from Persona 5 because they demanded it. And it's not great, but it's much better than I would have done like 5 years ago trying to draw anything. More of that cereal for lunch. I need to do some cooking. Had coffee this morning, of course. Had oatmeal again and some oranges. Some orange slices for vitamin C and delicious. Wait, did I eat the oranges? Oh my God. I went and sat on the couch and ate the oatmeal. I think I forgot about the Are they still up there? No, they weren't because I went to get my cereal. I would have seen them. So Barner must have ate them. Well, when I'm done with this, I might get some oranges. Almost done working for today. Actually starting to edit some of this footage for this video. I think I only did 5 days last time, so I was going to have this be the last day. But I might do tomorrow and Sunday too. Depends on if I end up making more food today for like lunches for the next few days. Because if I don't, it might just be a whole lot of cereal. And I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't post that. I am very full. We had some teriyaki sauce, store-bought, that needed to be used. Had some sweet earth seitan in the fridge that needed to be used. Chopped up some carrots small. Shelled edamame, steam in bags. So steamed that in the microwave. Cooked the carrot, added the edamame. Cooked the seitan, browned it a little bit. Added the teriyaki. Cooked some rice. Started the rice first, which I actually remembered. I usually don't. Very frustrating because this brown rice takes forever. Delicious. And I had a lot of edamame left, so I just ate out of the container while dinner was cooking. It was already pretty full, so I only had a little bit of the teriyaki. But man, my 3-year-old loves it, just devoured it. Of course, it was the one time I told partner, yeah, you can go ahead and finish it. They're not going to want any more. So they're eating a bunch of rice and soy sauce right now. Shopping day today. Just finished. Went to grocery outlet and then went to Kroger. And You know what? I feel so stupid just recording in my car. Recording out in public, even if I'm like recording food, like when we went to Yansu, that's the one thing that embarrasses me, I guess. Please don't let them know I'm an influencer. I'm not an influencer. I'm a YouTuber. Often 3-year-old goes with me. 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old. By the way, if you're wondering how we get all 3 kids into our tiny car, let me introduce you to actually, I don't remember what it's called. Safety travel vest. It is crash tested. We have one for our 6-year-old and we just got one for our 4-year-old. And yeah, they can all fit side by side in our tiny car. It's a tight fit. If we had a skinnier, you can see there, rear facing infant seat, it would be easier. But that's the one we've had since 6-year-old was a baby, and I don't want to pay for a new one. Yeah, it works, but yeah, it's tight. Goodwill. It's raining. I'm waiting in the car while partner went in. Kids are in the back. Whew. As predicted, the weekend was very hard. Saturday was shopping. Before that, I think I had coffee and a bar, I think maybe. And I had oatmeal when I got home. I remember that because I was starving and starting to feel nauseous. Shared that with 3-year-old who then wanted their own with raspberries. They love raspberries. I did some cooking. I made some more of the jambalaya. This time I cut the sausage up so maybe it would be more mixed in and somebody wouldn't eat all of the slices, all of the protein. And I had some of that for lunch. I also made some seitan. I'm going to use probably tonight. Yeah. Do you love food? Oh, you love food. Yay. I'm sure I had a snack or something in between that I don't remember. Maybe some almonds or cereal or something. The next thing I have is dinner, and I made burgers and fries. The Meat Lovers burgers, those are my favorite. Sweet potato fries, roasted potato. And then I had some Puffins cereal for a snack, and I think that was it for Saturday. Probably had some fruit snacks with my vitamins too. Then Saturday, coffee, of course, and I made waffles. Protein, partially whole wheat waffles, some shredded carrot in there for some vitamin A. Beyond breakfast sausage patties. Nougat bar, chocolate pretzel, nougat bar. They had them on sale for 99 cents each. Pretty awesome. I don't think I've ever gotten them that cheap. Oh yeah, then I recorded while we were in the car. We were out for a long time, going to various Goodwills. Then we went to eat. We went to Next Level Burger for a late lunch, early dinner. I just got some tenders and fries since we had a burger the day before. Oh, had a shake too, the peanut butter cup shake. Shared that with the kids. We usually go out to eat or order delivery once a week. We're just starting to go out to eat more now, which is nice. Food is yummier and it's cheaper. Those delivery fees are crazy. Partner and I had popcorn. I think I had some of the kids' Fun Dip. I don't know what else. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Subscribe, of course, like the video, support the channel, patreon.com/unnaturalvegan. Thank you so much to my patrons who do support the channel, and I'll have a new video very soon.